Welcome back to World Coins History. You've heard the saying, old is gold, but these rare state $quarter coins that are worth more than you might imagine. Before you watch entire video and comment if you find one of these. Who knows? Your next treasure could be hiding a fortune. Let's dive in. Top 1. Today, we're diving into one of the most exciting pieces from the United States Mint, the 2001 Vermont State Quarter. And let me tell you, coin lovers, this one is no ordinary quarter. This coin isn't just a piece of metal we toss in our pocket change, oh no. It carries something powerful, the spirit of American heritage and the charm of Vermont's landscape frozen in time. This quarter has left collectors across the country hunting high and low, just to find the right one with the perfect details, the rare errors, the special shine, the kind of piece that makes your heart skip a beat when you spot it at a coin show or in your old coin jar. So don't you dare blink or scroll past, because I'm about to tell you everything that makes the Vermont 2001 quarter a treasure worth knowing about. We're talking errors, eye-popping values at auctions, collector tips, and why some of these beauties have sold for prices that'll leave your jaw on the floor. Now, let's look closely at the design. It's simply beautiful. A pair of maple trees with sap buckets and a man collecting syrup. That image alone makes this coin stand out. But what truly elevates its value for collectors is what's not visible at first glance. The uniqueness starts with its fine details and continues with unexpected minting errors that few people even know exist. There are some known errors on this coin that have become highly sought after in the collecting world. Imagine finding one with a die crack running through the tree branches or a double die obverse where the lettering seems to shimmer and dance. Now that's the kind of discovery that sends a collector's heart racing. Some Vermont quarters have even been found with off-center strikes, giving them a rare and strange appearance that makes them incredibly desirable. And let me share something even more thrilling, these rare error coins have actually sold for astonishing prices in live auctions. One clean off-center error example was sold in Pennsylvania at a collector event for a hefty amount. Collectors were literally bidding against each other in excitement. Another double die version was spotted in Florida and got snapped up instantly by a private buyer who simply couldn't believe his luck. Even regular versions of the Vermont 2001 quarter, if preserved in mint state condition, especially MS66 or higher, are fetching unbelievable prices at coin shows and online auctions. Collectors are willing to pay premium amounts just to add one to their state quarter collection sets, especially if the luster is strong, the edges are sharp, and there's no wear on the surface. But how do you know if the Vermont quarter you have is valuable? That's where collector tips can really help you. Always check the edges. Sharp edges with full reading can mean a higher grade. Use a magnifier and look closely at the details in the tree and the man's hat. If there's doubling in the letters or image, you might just have a double die on your hands. And don't ignore coins that look slightly strange. Off-center strikes and other mint errors often get overlooked by people who don't know what to look for. Also, look at the luster. A quarter that still has its full original shine, especially from a bankroll or untouched collection, could be graded as mint state, and that changes everything when it comes to value. Collectors are always hunting for ungraded, raw coins that might be hiding in change jars or old drawers. So if you're ever at a flea market, a garage sale, or an old coin shop, keep your eyes wide open. You never know when a Vermont quarter with a hidden error could show up, and let me tell you, those finds are life-changing for some collectors. And one more thing, this coin isn't just about money. It's about passion, community, and discovery. Thousands of people across the country are falling in love with coin collecting every day because of coins like this one. It brings excitement, thrill, and a sense of connection to our history that's hard to describe unless you've felt it yourself. So don't throw away that 2001 Vermont quarter just yet. Take a closer look at it. Examine it, hold it under the light, and give it the attention it deserves. You might just be holding something truly valuable, not just in price, but in meaning. And speaking of price, yes, let's talk numbers for just a moment. The original market value of this coin was 25 cents, just a regular quarter issued in 2001 by the United States Mint, but that's only where the story began. Today, that same coin, with just the right condition or error, can be worth hundreds, even thousands in collector markets and online auctions. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the Vermont 2001 quarter is one you don't want to miss. It's beautiful, meaningful, and in the right hands, it could be extremely valuable too, so go check your coin jars, your wallets, and your old collections. You might be holding a piece of treasure and not even know it. Top 2, we're diving into one of the most eye-catching and exciting coins ever released in the U.S. quarter program, the 2003 Arkansas State Quarter. Now listen carefully because I'm about to tell you about a coin that doesn't just sit quietly in your pocket change. This coin could be worth far more than you ever expected. There are rare errors hiding in some of these Arkansas quarters that can turn a regular-looking coin into a small fortune. And I mean it, some of them have shown up in auctions, online markets, and collector shows, causing bidding wars and even shock among seasoned experts. This isn't just any ordinary quarter. The Arkansas State Quarter has something special in its design that makes it instantly recognizable. A diamond shining brightly, a mallard flying above the lake, and tall pine trees standing proud in the background, all representing the rich natural beauty of the state known as the Natural State. But let me tell you something most people don't know. Some of these quarters came out of the U.S. Mint with serious flaws that collectors now pay top dollar to get their hands on. Yes, you heard that right. There are versions of the Arkansas quarter with double die obverse errors where the words appear slightly doubled if you look closely under magnification. There are off-center strikes that leave part of the design missing or slightly rotated, and these are highly desirable among error collectors. Some coins even have die chips that look like extra blobs of metal on the mallard's wings or near the edges of the diamond. These little mistakes make the coin one of a kind, and that's exactly what collectors love the most. The rarer the error, the higher the value, and some of these rare pieces have sold at coin expos and even online for surprising amounts. I saw one beautiful example with a double die reverse get snatched up at a collector show in Texas, and the buzz around it had everyone at the event turning their heads. Another off-center Arkansas quarter was sold by a private collector in California, and let me tell you, the price it fetched was nothing short of amazing. If you've got Arkansas quarters lying around, now's the time to take a good look at them. Because you might be holding onto something that's far more valuable than a regular quarter. And believe me, these coins are getting harder and harder to find in the wild, especially those with clean surfaces, rare errors, and full mint luster. Now let's talk to my fellow collectors. Here's a few tips just for you if you're hunting for the perfect Arkansas quarter. Always check the condition of the coin first. Mint state coins with zero wear and full shine are your golden ticket. Hold it under a good light and check the word Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, and the date. That's where doubling can sometimes appear. If you spot any odd shadows or thickness, that might just be a double die. Also take a close look at the bird and the diamond. Any strange bumps, extra metal, or slightly off features could be die chips or cuds, which are valuable error types loved by collectors. Use a strong magnifier and go slow. Don't rush when checking your quarters, and don't forget to check the edge too. Off-center strikes and misaligned dies usually leave clues around the rim, so flip it, roll it in your fingers, and look for anything that seems out of place. The 2003 Arkansas quarter is becoming a favorite for collectors all over the country, and it's not just because of its beauty. It's because of those rare hidden treasures found in some of the coins, the ones that come out of nowhere and surprise even the most experienced coin finders. So check your coin jars, your change drawers, those old coin albums your grandparents left behind. Because the Arkansas quarter might just be sitting there waiting to be discovered. And if you find one with the right features, don't let it go. That coin could be worth far more than anyone around you realizes. This coin is a symbol of elegance, nature, and rarity, and it's a growing favorite in the collector world. People are always on the lookout for mint state examples, rare error coins, and unique variations that stand out from the rest. Dealers in big cities like Chicago, Las Vegas, and New York have confirmed increased demand, especially for coins graded MS66 and above. And the best part? The original market value of this coin was just 25 cents. Yes, that's right, a regular quarter issued by the U.S. Mint in 2003, but in today's world of rare coin collecting, that same quarter, with just the right error or in mint state condition, can be worth hundreds, even thousands in some cases, depending on how rare and well preserved it is. So don't overlook the Arkansas quarter. It's more than just a coin, it's a potential gem hiding in plain sight. Start checking your coins today, and you might just find a treasure waiting for you. Top 3, we're talking about the stunning, beautiful, and now incredibly collectible 2005 Oregon State Quarter. Don't even think about skipping this, because what I'm about to tell you could lead you to discover a hidden treasure sitting right in your house or in your change jar. This coin has been making waves among coin collectors, and the stories behind it will blow your mind. This quarter features the magnificent Crater Lake, one of the deepest and clearest lakes in the entire world, surrounded by evergreen trees and volcanic beauty. It's not just a design, it's a masterpiece. And guess what? When the US Mint released this coin in 2005, they had no idea that some of them would become rare collector's gems today. Now here's where it gets exciting. Certain Oregon quarters came out of the mint with unique errors and variations that collectors are scrambling to get their hands on. These aren't flaws, they're lucky mistakes that make these coins one of a kind. Some coins have die cracks that look like lightning bolts across the lake or sky. These are not only rare but incredibly desirable for serious collectors. Others were struck off-center, leaving part of the design missing or pushed to one side. These are so rare that they usually end up in auctions or private collections in places like Arizona, Texas, and even some big coin expos in New York. And then we have double die errors where the lettering or image appears slightly doubled if you look closely. This kind of error drives up value big time, especially when it's visible to the naked eye. One such coin was spotted in Colorado, sold privately for a jaw-dropping price after a local collector noticed a doubling in the word Oregon on the reverse. It had never been graded, just sitting in a coin folder for years, until someone finally noticed its uniqueness. And what about condition? That's where things get even more interesting. Coins that are in mint state condition, meaning no wear, full shine, sharp details, are like gold to collectors. Especially those graded MS66 and above. These are the kinds of coins that make collectors' eyes light up at shows or online bidding wars. Now if you're wondering how to know whether your Oregon quarter is special, let me give you a few tips that every smart collector follows. First, always check for visible errors. Anything that looks off, strange, or unusual could be something valuable. Die cracks, extra metal, or missing parts of the design are often hidden right in plain sight. Use a magnifier if you have one, and look at the trees, the lake edges, and the rim. Sometimes the doubling is so subtle that you only catch it under proper light. But when you find one, oh my, it's such a rush. Also check the coin's surface. A quarter with full luster, meaning it shines like it just came from the mint, is what we call mint state, and if there's no scratches or wear, that coin could be worth far more than you think. And remember, uncirculated coins from original rolls or mint sets are where the real treasures often hide. If your coin came from a sealed roll or collection and has never been touched, that's when the value skyrockets. Collectors across the country are always looking for these special Oregon quarters, and the demand is real. Dealers in cities like Atlanta and Los Angeles have reported increased interest, especially in error coins and high-grade examples. What's so beautiful about this coin is that it blends nature, mystery, and hidden value. It makes the perfect coin for anyone who's just starting out or someone building a high-end collection. It's visually stunning and full of discovery. This coin is a reminder that treasures can come in the smallest forms, even in something as ordinary as a quarter. And those who take the time to look closely are often the ones who find the most valuable surprises. So check your pockets, your drawers, those old change jars in the kitchen, or that forgotten box of coins from your childhood. Your 2005 Oregon State Quarter might just be the rare find everyone else is searching for. And here's something really important. The original market value of this coin when it was released in 2005 was just 25 cents, that's right, just a regular quarter at the time. But now, with certain rare errors and in mint condition, these coins have been sold for hundreds and even thousands depending on the variation and the grade. So if you're holding one, don't rush to spend it. Take a closer look, you might be sitting on something truly special. If you enjoyed this video, if it helped you look at your change a little differently, go ahead and hit that like button. Drop a comment if you've ever found something rare in your pocket or your collection. We love hearing those stories. Top 4, we're about to uncover something amazing. The story behind the 2018 Voyagers National Park Quarter from the United States of America. This coin is not just part of the America the Beautiful series, it's become one of the most talked about modern quarters among collectors across the country. so listen carefully. Especially if you're a coin lover or someone who just enjoys the thrill of finding treasure in the most unexpected places, because the uniqueness and rarity of this quarter has created buzz in auctions, coin shows, and online markets, and I'm going to tell you exactly what to look for, how to find valuable versions, and why collectors are falling in love with this coin. Right from the moment you look at it, you can feel the charm of this piece. It shows a majestic loon gliding peacefully through the waters of Rainy Lake with those stunning rock formations in the background. A perfect tribute to the natural beauty of Minnesota's Voyagers National Park, but beyond its beauty, this coin hides secrets that only sharp-eyed collectors know how to find. There have been several rare errors found on this quarter, and some of them have sold for surprising amounts at coin shops and local shows. We're talking about double die reverses, where parts of the design appear doubled, especially in the lettering and in the ripples of the water. These kinds of errors instantly make a coin more desirable. Some collectors have even found off-center strikes, where the loon's body looks slightly shifted or misaligned, a mistake from the mint, but a goldmine for collectors. There's even been examples of die chips on the bird's beak or near the rim, which look like extra metal clumps. These little details may not seem like much, but they're exactly what collectors are hunting for. One rare Voyagers error coin was sold at a coin show in Ohio. The collector picked it up for a small amount, then had it graded and later sold it for a premium in an online auction. Another was discovered in North Carolina with clear doubling on the word Minnesota, and the buyer didn't even realize what he had until a local dealer spotted it during a casual appraisal. This is why we always say, never overlook your quarters, because you just never know. Now, let me share a few tips with my fellow coin collectors, especially those who are just starting to search through their change. First thing, always check the edges. If the coin has a weak strike or uneven reading, it might be a clue that something went wrong during minting, and that's where rare errors often begin. Next, use a magnifying glass or even your phone camera to zoom in on the finer details. Look closely at the water, the bird's wing, and the date. Any doubling or strange bulges could point to something special. Also, be very careful when cleaning or handling your coins. One scratch could lower the grade and reduce the value, especially for coins in mint state condition. Try to keep them in soft sleeves or coin holders, and if you're lucky enough to find a Voyagers quarter that looks flawless, you may want to consider grading it professionally, because when it comes to coin value, condition is everything. There are people searching day and night for MS66 and MS67 grade versions of this coin, and if you find one with both high grade and an error, you've hit the jackpot. And let me tell you, this coin is no longer just a simple collector's piece. It's in high demand across many states. Dealers in places like Chicago, Phoenix, and Las Vegas are actively buying these coins, especially when errors are present. Online marketplaces are flooded with people asking questions, uploading images, and searching through rolls trying to find the Voyagers quarter with something unique. Some collectors have even reported finding these coins in original rolls from banks, and once in a while, one appears in everyday change. That's what makes this hobby so thrilling. Now remember, every coin starts with a basic value, and the original market value of the 2018 Voyagers National Park quarter was 25 cents. That's it, just one quarter at the time of release. But today, the right coin, with a visible error, or in perfect mint condition, has been sold for hundreds, sometimes more, depending on what the collector or dealer sees in it. So if you're sitting on a pile of coins or you've got old change jars at home, don't overlook your 2018 quarters, especially the ones with the loon on them. Take your time, inspect them well, and who knows, you might just be holding onto a rare and valuable piece of American coin history. And if this video sparked your curiosity, helped you learn something new, or just made you excited to start checking your change again, then please give it a like and let us know in the comments what coins you've discovered. Have you ever found a rare error? Did your pocket change surprise you? Top 5 and last rare coin. We're diving deep into the world of the 2006 Nevada State Quarter, a coin that might look simple at first glance, but it's hiding some serious treasure underneath. And let me tell you this, if you're a collector, a coin hunter, or someone who just loves the excitement of rare finds, you need to watch this till the end because this coin has some secrets you won't believe. Now imagine this. You pull out some old change from your drawer, and in the middle of that dusty Pile is a beautiful quarter showing 3 wild Mustangs galloping across the open Nevada desert. At first, it just looks like a nice piece of art, but then you notice something strange. Maybe the strike looks off, maybe the lettering seems doubled, or maybe there's an extra chunk of metal near the edge. Your heart skips a beat because you just might be holding a rare mint error, and that's where the thrill begins. This 2006 Nevada quarter is one of the most beautiful designs in the state quarter series. Wild horses, desert sun, snow-capped mountains, and the words, "The Silver State," proudly shining beneath it all. But beauty isn't all it offers. This coin has rarity and value when you find the right one. Collectors across the country have been finding error coins from the Nevada quarter that have skyrocketed in value at auctions and coin shops. Some quarters have been found with double die errors, where the letters or design elements appear to be stamped twice, a clear sign of a rare minting mistake. Others have turned up with die cracks that look like lightning bolts running through the coin's surface, or cuds, which are extra blobs of metal that form where part of the die breaks off, and these errors can boost the value by hundreds depending on condition. There was even a report of a Nevada quarter found in Illinois that had a visible off-center strike and was later sold for a shocking amount to a private buyer at a coin show in Indiana. Another collector in Texas discovered one with clear doubling on the word Nevada and couldn't believe what he was seeing. It had been sitting in his coin jar for over a decade, and you know what's really exciting? These rare coins aren't just locked away in fancy collections. They're still out there, hiding in everyday change, in old coin albums, in forgotten drawers waiting to be found by someone just like you. That's what makes the hunt so thrilling. The idea that you might already own something that everyone else is searching for. Now, if you're wondering how to spot a valuable Nevada quarter, here are a few tips every smart collector follows. Start with the condition. Coins in mint state with no scratches, no wear, and full original shine are always more desirable. Use a strong magnifier and look closely at the details, especially the horse manes, the lettering, and the mountain ridges. These are the spots where doubling or die breaks can sometimes be seen. Pay attention to the edge too. A weak or misaligned edge could signal an off-center strike or other rare minting flaw. Keep your finds protected. Even a small scratch can lower value, so if you spot something interesting, slide it into a protective sleeve right away. And if you're not sure what you have, don't be afraid to visit a local coin shop. You might just walk in with a regular quarter and walk out knowing you've got a rare and valuable piece in your pocket. This coin is getting attention in markets across the country. Collectors in cities like Phoenix, Las Vegas, and even New York are actively looking for the best examples of the 2006 Nevada quarter, especially those with error varieties. Online auctions have also seen increased activity. One seller listed a rare off-center Nevada quarter and had over 20 bids in just a few hours. The demand is there, and it's only going up as more collectors join the hunt. Now here's a fact most people forget: the original market value of this coin when it was released in 2006 was just 25 cents. That's all it was meant to be, a simple quarter in your change. But now, because of collector demand, rare errors, and high-grade finds, some versions have sold for hundreds and even crossed into the thousands depending on rarity and condition. So before you spend that Nevada quarter, take a moment and really look at it, because you might be holding something much more than pocket change. You might be holding a piece of US coin history, a rare collector's gem, or even a valuable auction piece waiting for discovery. And if this video got your heart racing and your curiosity burning, don't forget to hit that like button. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found something rare in your change or your collection. Your story might just inspire another collector to keep looking. And of course, subscribe to the channel so you never miss another exciting journey through the world of rare and valuable US coins. Keep hunting, keep collecting, and remember, the most amazing treasures are often the ones we carry without even knowing it. Your next big find might be just a coin away.